Here I'm heading north.
Alright.
Who's got Clacker?
Do we have arcade, or do they have it?
We still have arcade.
3, 2, 1.
Tell them going in.
Freezer and storefront.
Hit the power.
Send it, brother.
Watch arcade, watch arcade back. They can't come the other way. They can't come
Nice.
through.
GG.
We get
Good
it?
execution.
Got it.
Green, we just censor office and dog, right?
Yo, what? It like swings open? Dude, this is slick.
I'm dropping.
Going. I'm pushing. Nice.
A vote for Futureman is a vote for the future. Argus stock up 5 points in the wake of recent crime. The bullets are real. The danger is real. The excitement is real. Coming to you live from Governor's Island, Argus presents the deadliest game show ever aired. Duel Room USA. Watch us 5 low-down punks and 5 Argus enforcers go head-to-head in the ultimate combat challenge, D-Day. Storm the beaches for a dangerous frontal assault. Jungle. Hide among the leaves and employ guerrilla warfare. Castle. A powerful defensive fortress. Observation. Survey the area and keep an eye on the competition. Hit. Where one wrong step can mean the difference between shortcut and cut short. Who will survive inside Kildome, USA? Watch Kildome at 7, only on Violence TV.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, what's the plan?
Are we going all out?
Yeah.
So they could do this. I don't think that they'll try to open storefront.
I feel like storefront's a big enough play.
Door charge freezer and then wall charge storefront so you can look at the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's rocking what?
I'm taking extra flash just to see if we can finish it right here.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Well, they're going now. Get ready.
Here I'm heading north.
Alright.
Who's got Clacker?
Do we have arcade, or do they have it?
We still have arcade.
3, 2, 1.
Tell them going in.
Freezer and storefront.
Hit the power.
Send it, brother.
Watch arcade, watch arcade back. They can't come the other way. They can't come
Nice.
through.
GG.
We get
Good
it?
execution.
Got it.
Hey everyone, I'm TH Pine and welcome to Making Maps with me and Axsom. Hello Axsom.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'll let you take a guess.
You're tired.
That's not actually true. Ah, you fell into my trap.
What?
I'm actually
I know,
fine
it's
today.
a tarp. It's
I know
a tarp.
it's a trap.
You're not tired. Who are you and what did you do to Axsom?
I know, right? No, I actually got a shitload of sleep last night and I feel great.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
That sounds healthy.
This just means I have no excuse for when I make shitty maps. I can just be like, you know what? I didn't care.
Fair enough. All right. So we're making factories today, I guess.
Now we're gonna be making kill house maps. I'm just topping off this factory I was working on.
Okay, fair enough. With the epic name Wolf Empire.
Yeah.
That's certainly a good name for a map. Okay, I have a very, very good suggestion from chat already. Do you think you
No.
can make a SpongeBob map?
No.
Completely brand new. We have to breach the Krusty Krab and get into Mr. Krab's
No.
room to get the secret formula. No. Oh.
I mean, if you want to fight the lawsuit with Nickelodeon first, like go for it, bro.
And maybe instead of fighting the lawsuit, they could negotiate like a crossover.
Yeah, you can do those negotiations for us.
That would be great. It would actually be pretty amazing. Like if we could have like tons of crossovers with a bunch of TV shows and whatnot. Maybe other games. But yeah. Dreams for the future. Maybe.
I mean, I guess.
Alright. Wolf Empire done?
Yeah.
Very done. Oh, it has one No Man's Land.
Yeah. I've made I think 8 maps so far today, so I've been on a fucking roll.
Pretty
And,
busy already.
Yeah, I'll need to do 2 more, and guess how many we're probably gonna do in this stream?
2.
But either way, or we might do more.
Okay.
Yeah, I just didn't know. This is the only one with the No Man's Land. I wanted to do a generator, but I didn't like see through the matrix and find a map where I was like, I'm gonna put a generator on this map.
Okay.
Alright, let's go do the thing. I might need to do some editing of a thing first because I want to do something neat.
Sure. We're here for neat things. That's
I just gotta check my wrappers real quick.
always what we want to see.
Okay, yeah, I need to. You go up here. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do some editing for a hot minute.
All right.
It won't take that long.
That's we're looking at floor plans. Is that like
Yeah,
a
we're looking
room tile?
Yeah, we're looking at room tiles. You won't be able to see what I'm doing, but I'm jacking the snap score of these things up really high.
Mm-hmm. To make them like snap more.
Yes. Yeah, I'm
consistently.
changing them from a value of 1 to a value of 10, so everything wants to fucking connect to it like crack.
Okay.
We're gonna have I'm gonna try to make some central courtyards today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
so
this
these
the
are all courtyard tiles.
rooms. Okay, and you make them like basically you tell Level Gen to connect things to all sides of it.
Yep,
So
I
it will
move.
be
Instead of
surrounded.
spawning it, typically we spawned courtyards last. Instead, I'm spawning it first, and I'm weighting all of the sides to be worth 10 times as much as every other tile. So everything will want to snap to this thing.
Yeah, it really wants to surround it.
Correct.
Okay.
I just have to go into each tile and jack the values on the nodes.
Yeah.
Which is super easy because they're all organized via folder. I got 3 more rooms to do, or 3 more tiles to do. I was trying to do this beforehand, but that last factory took me a little bit. I also imported, I brought back our the special hallway wrapper, if you remember that from like a couple months ago.
The snaky one?
Yeah, I brought them back. So
was a bunch of 2x1s connecting to each other?
Yeah, there's a bunch of 2x4s. Yeah.
Oh, 2x4s. Okay.
Yeah, it's 2x4s that chain off each other. He's back. He'll be in the generator. So if we spawn a map with a hallway, he'll do hallway things.
Did that thing know when to stop snaking?
It just does it 5 times.
Oh, it was just always like, okay. So it's always 5 tiles,
5
2x4,
total.
and it's trying to snake around the other rooms, basically.
Yep. So if it goes courtyard first and then hallway will just hug the shit out of this thing.
Okay.
Which will make it only mildly useful.
Yeah, I imagine.
But that's okay. We might get something interesting. Maybe there's one side that's like connected to club, and it's like, well, I put bomb in there, and it's like, well, sure, you can fight from this room, but you have to control hallway to be truly safe out here, or something like that.
Well, we'll find out what the generator wants to give us in a hot minute.
Yeah. We'll see. Oh, why did this one? All right, last one.
So these nodes are the same for all rooms, right? It's just like
Yep.
the tile knows, okay, this is like actually a courtyard.
Yeah, this one is only used
tile.
with the courtyard wrapper only uses those tiles that I was editing. You can see them down here.
Yeah.
All these green ones, these are like
House
deprecated
courtyard.
ones.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let me check the generator real quick, and then we'll fire this bitch up. Let's see. This is turned off.
Hylogenous, what do you mean by spots specifically? Do you mean like, can you give an example? Because I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. Yeah, there seems to be some police outside of Axsom's
Yep, we woo.
apartment. That's not
They're angry.
unusual.
They're coming for me.
Oh no.
Yeah, I live in between 3 different hospitals, so there's constantly ambulances going around. I can shut the window, maybe that'll help.
That's not too bad. Like even if you're talking while it's happening, you're still significantly louder. So Axsom getting raided. Did one of you guys SWAT Axsom? I would be very mad.
I would also be very mad.
No, don't SWAT anyone. That's bad and illegal. And like really dangerous actually. So don't do it.
Yeah, I would like the FBI to not shoot my dog. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Didn't quite make the full wrap.
Okay. Wait, let me look. Oh, this looks. This has a lot of gaps.
I mean, there's just
It
this
didn't
one.
spawn a hall. You know, I mean, in the middle, like of lockers and club. These look
Well,
a bit weird.
it's not all connected anyway, so I wouldn't use it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm still not. Okay, I didn't play too much last week. Maybe Axsom just rings a bell to you. A C-store had a tile with all windows.
I didn't make any
Maybe-
C-stores
I
last
guess
week.
it would be sandwich then. It's usually, if you see something unusual, it's usually one of the level designers, so Axsom or sandwich, having an idea and experimenting with it. It's not like this is not on a set pattern. It's just like whenever they have a good idea for something or interesting idea.
Oh, so close.
Yeah. Not
I'm
connected.
noticing it didn't spawn a wall right here. So I'll have to
Yeah,
look
I
into
noticed that
later.
as well. It seems.
It's probably just a room priority thing.
What do you mean by that?
So each of these rooms has a priority for when it comes to spawning walls. So this comes into place in Dome. So the room with the highest room priority is observation, because you always want the observation walls to spawn. So if observation is touching castle, observation walls will spawn.
Yeah.
But if castle is touching jungle, it'll go, well, do I spawn the jungle wall or do I spawn the castle walls? And the castle wins because it's got a higher priority.
Yeah. Okay.
So
And in this case,
courtyard
none
might
of
have a
them
higher
have-
priority than wall.
Oh, courtyard
Yeah.
has a higher priority, and courtyard doesn't have walls. So okay, yeah, that makes a lot
Yep.
of sense.
So that's
I
what I think's
see.
happening. This is pretty funny though. Just
This is this is this is definitely what's happening here. Courtyard is winning the.
it's an
wall
easy fix.
priority
I would
battle.
just drag some of these walls over to fill it
Sure.
out.
Sure. It's still not a good spawn though. If I'm looking.
Yeah,
at it.
if these two
Office is
rooms had
completely
been
off.
nudged, if these had been nudged down, I would have used it.
Yeah, I guess office being off to the side is
'Cause
not
I could have made a
too
loop.
bad, but
No, it's not the end of the world.
too bad. But yeah, reception and kitchen. Not completely going around courtyard. Okay, now it's close, but there's no connection between office and club.
Yeah, so close.
Well, we'll keep trying.
We'll keep hitting the button. I mean, these are cheap. They only take
Yeah.
like 10-15 seconds.
Yeah, they're going.
Get a
way too
layout we
fast.
like.
Because this reception had a weird shape, like going all the way to the north.
This tall boy.
Yeah.
No, it's thinking hard on this one.
Yeah, apparently.
Probably has a hallway.
Probably that one takes a little longer, I would assume. No,
Nope,
it
no
doesn't.
hallway.
Damn
Still
it,
not
again.
connected. Fuck him. Yeah, again,
Twice.
club is just
like
not.
club and
yeah.
office is not connected either. Too bad. I
I
mean,
mean-
technically you could make a rotation through courtyard, I guess, if you really want to.
Yeah,
but-
well, I don't want to do that to defenders because I'll just fucking die.
Yeah, the probably
Courtyard
not.
is supposed to be the attacker only place.
Yeah, probably not a good idea. Could you roof off like part of courtyard manually?
That would. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. I don't want to
Okay.
invalidate the consistency on it.
Yeah, that's fair. Nope.
Oh God,
Office and
so
club not
it's
connected.
just being a bastard.
Yeah.
I mean, I like
Just,
how this
spawn
like.
a little 1x1 room in the corner there.
I mean, so the fun thing is when I was working on subroom stuff like Office, I actually spruced up and gave it a 1x1 subroom.
Mhm.
That's just it's a cubicle, so it would have
Yeah,
actually
okay.
gone right here or right here.
But that's not in this build.
I'm not. That's not in this one. That still needs a bunch of work for me to push that.
Nice.
I haven't really been working it. I haven't been working on weekends, so it hasn't gone anywhere. Kitchen.
Nope.
If only kitchen was slid over.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it wouldn't have mattered because it would have been only touching courtyard. This one's really close though.
Yeah, kitchen's just not big enough to cover both sides of hall.
Oh,
It'll
yeah,
be
if he was.
really interesting if it's the same room connecting both ends of hallway, though. Might be.
Well, the idea
problematic.
would have been you go through reception, then it moves
Yeah,
you
I
out back
guess.
here.
Yeah, and
That's
you
what the
don't
idea would have been. Is you go like this, then you
Yeah.
can get into office and then club. And people could sit in the hallway and look through the window, like look through the windows and cover kitchen.
Yeah, so you would put windows into the. Yeah, obviously you would have more windows in courtyard, even though you manually spawn the walls.
Yep, I put like a entrance into like a big entrance into club back here, probably behind the bar, and then you'd have entrances from office and reception.
Decreasing the wall priority for courtyard should also be easy, right? Oh, this one seems to work. So it doesn't screw with hall.
Let me take a look at the priorities because it's not hard to change.
But this one seems to be a decent spawn. I think I don't see
Room
anything
priority
really wrong
is
with it.
4. It is not. Yeah, it's a room priority thing. Just let me. I think that might have fixed it. We'll see.
It's not the prettiest map in the world, but it technically fulfills the requirements of surrounding courtyard. So you guys manually add green doors and red doors. Yeah. Level gen is taking part of, like, is doing some part of the work. The bigger one depends a little bit on the tile set. Some tile sets are more automated than others. But one thing we always do manually is spawning doors.
Yep.
We tried let the generator spawn doors in the past, and it's not very good at it. And you could obviously try to improve it, but
We're getting to the point where I can spawn interior doors consistently.
Oh.
On the new tile set, I actually have there's several rooms that will auto spawn interior facing doors, but
nice.
exterior doors like
Yeah.
are always hard. Like in the other tile set that I'm working on, it actually will spawn a green door every single time.
Okay.
So you'll always have a green door on the south side. That's kind of your main entrance. So I mean, if we can do one, we just need to like a future tile set. We just go, okay, well here's a green room, a quote unquote green room, a quote unquote, and then 2 red rooms, and then it's just like, well, now I don't have to place anything.
Yeah, and then you might end up with more invalid or bad generations. I would assume. because
Well, I mean, it really just depends on what the tile set looks like and how the rooms interrelate to each other.
That's fair. I was just thinking if like it's always these 3 rooms or that have doors, then the door placement will just be based on which rooms are where the rooms are, which could end up with which could result in a lot of, well, not fun
Yeah,
wall
but we don't
placement,
know what
I
those.
guess.
We don't know what this speculative tile set looks like. You're like,
That's true,
if you're
yeah.
thinking about it just being this, like,
Yeah.
if it was the pure chaos of
Kill House.
Kill House, yes, but
Yeah.
like you've seen tile set 5 and like
Yeah.
how it's very
less
consistent.
chaotic. So yeah.
Yeah, it's super like it's. I'm not gonna say rigid, but like it has a formula to it, right? Like
Yeah. It's more predictable in its spawn patterns, and thus it works better with. It's easier to place doors automatically, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. So we might see those in the future, but you will still have the ability to nudge them around if they're spawning badly.
Yep.
So I guess that's the silver lining here, right? Even if the generator does an oopsie, you can either just press again to generate a new one, or you just move the doors around if you don't like the placement. So, yeah.
all right, let it gen.
So room pass now. So we're filling stuff with stuff. Well, we're filling rooms with stuff, I guess.
Yep. I'm letting level gen do the big thingy.
Does flow pass do anything
Not on this one. Like
No,
you can tell that it didn't do anything. If you look down here in the lower left, it says level gen flow pass took
Oh,
0,
it's
0, 0.
0. Okay. Yeah. So which ones are like okay? Tiles and walls is spawning the initial one. Is pre-room
Pre-room-
and centerpiece do
Pre-room,
anything?
I think, does stuff. Like, I think all it does is it spawns the attacker truck. Centerpiece doesn't do anything on this tile set. It's all in the room past and post room.
Okay. So room is placing initial cover, I guess. And post room
room-
is probably doing some.
Post room is doing stuff like corner pieces, and then all
Yeah.
of the barbed wire on the top. That
Yeah,
lines the
like
building.
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, all these little details. Then we need to. Well, I guess we don't need lighting on this one, so
Correct.
because this is daylight kill house. What's the portable prop pass?
Portal prop pass is for things like factory shelving. So the bottom row of the shelvings had nodes that were open, and there was a portable prop pass on the shelving unit itself. So if you don't know what portable prop pass is, basically I can take an object like the attacker truck, I can put nodes on it, and then there's a button. I can put a button basically on the truck, and it goes, "Hey, spawn this thing," and it'll look at the nodes on side the object and then spawn things off of it. That's portable prop pass.
Okay, and why do you need?
We just have a button to run all of them if we need.
Oh, all of them. Okay, I see. So, okay. So is your quick toxic? No, easy toxic. Is that done
Yep,
with the portable
that
prop
is
pass?
exactly what that
and
was.
the snaking of the conveyors in factory, right? That's the one as well. One of those. Okay, loadouts is I know that one. That's different versions of the same props, basically changing around the loadouts of the C-store shelves and stuff like that.
This room pass is taking a while.
Yeah, it is.
I hope I didn't hang Unity, which I might have. And then I'll have to restart, because that's fun.
Yeah, restarting Unity is not cool.
Oh, there it goes.
There we go. Plays a bunch of stuff. Sam's right. I think after all of these streams, Pion can almost become a level dev as well. I think I could do it.
I remember your make-a maps. No.
Yeah. What I'm saying is like I technically if someone would sit me in front of Unity now, I could probably create a map
Yeah,
for the
you
most
could
part.
probably figure it out.
But it would probably be not a very good one. But I
Seen your
like to think I'm
maps.
getting better over time. You remember which maker maps I did? I think I only did one.
I'll have to go pull them up. I think you did 2.
2, maybe 2. I know I did one of the first ones, I think.
Oh, flag pass worked. Hell yeah.
Which
Minesweeper.
pass?
Flag pass.
Oh, flag pass.
It found the what? It found the 2x2.
Yeah. Nice.
I love flag pass. Flag pass is great.
Oh, Minesweeper. Now I get it. Okay. Just place the flag. Yeah, people didn't like my
please.
maps too much. I'm apparently not the most talent level designer. Maybe I could learn it with a little bit of practice, but it's also not like how do I put this? It's definitely not like I find these streams very interesting, and I like the technical side of how the level generation system works and stuff like that. And like once in a while, I'm really interested in talking about the design of the level itself as well. But it would not be something I would want to do like full time. It's definitely not quite my thing. Next April Fool's maps should all be made by Pyan. Nah, I'm not good. Like, okay, this would be even worse because I'm not good at coming up with fun ideas. Like, that's
Is this April Fool's shitty maps?
yeah.
JK, they're all shitty.
Oh. But, yeah.
Oh, I'm on the wrong fucking branch, bro. Ooh, that's bad.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Are you
I don't want my
missing
fucking. No,
assets?
I have too. No, I have too many assets.
Oh, you have too many. Okay. Well, better too many than too few.
Mm,
For April Fools, Pyan helps design all in-game signs in German. See, that's something I could do.
there you go. That's like April Fool's Day localization.
Yeah. We just make factory placed it like located in Germany, and all the signs are German now. Warnung, nasser Boden. Ooh, okay, so courtyard is facing the bomb, basically.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough for defenders.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how I want to do this map. Because, like, I could move this elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And if I put him right here, that means you can cover bomb from office.
Wow, that's brutal.
I mean, it's obvious. Like you.
Yeah,
just,
it's
like,
obvious. You need to.
Like I lined the window. Like
I guess.
I learned that if you're gonna have courtyard in the middle, it needs to have less windows and they need to be exactly opposite each other. So like when you're looking at it from this view, like you can see the lines of sight super easy. Because when I had them all over the place, it was really hard to like see the diagonals and be like, yeah, it can go like it's like.
Yeah, I remember.
If you're, yeah, it's like if you're standing in kitchen, you can cover this door.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is less obvious. I mean, people will pick up on it. But like the important sight line that people would miss is like, imagine if I put bomb right here, and then that's less obvious. But you really want to make it so, yes, I can see that I can cover bomb.
Yeah, I remember a map with a fairly big interior courtyard that had like, I don't know, 7 or 8 windows, maybe 6. And
it was a lot. It was like one of the first times I'd done it.
Yeah, the line of sights were just like all over the place, and was like a really weird one from like club stage, one side to the bomb room on the other side, and you could cover like it wasn't possible to take bomb if someone was sitting there, and was pretty hard to counter peek as well because it was such an awkward angle. So you had to take club first, which was pretty rough. Okay, now we have. Can you still cover bomb from kitchen? It's office, I mean.
Yep.
Probably, right? Yeah, it should be.
No, you can.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, you totally can.
Like I said,
yeah,
you can. Like I cocked it, so like.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's on the same.
You can smoke. You could like. I didn't want to do a straight line because that would make it too easy, so I cocked it at an angle so you could potentially like come this way and then smoke it and start diffusing, and you can
And this you
jiggle up.
can jiggle a little bit. Yeah.
They'd have
right.
to. It's a little more guesswork in figuring out where the dude is.
Yeah. Okay, where do we actually place doors? Like exterior ones?
Huh? Say that again.
Where do we place exterior doors on this?
Where?
on this map? Yeah, where? I
Probably one on lockers in the back. It's like, no, I'm gonna do one in probably back
okay.
here and then one down here, so you don't have to fucking push all the way through.
I mean, you still have to clear out office, I guess. So.
Yep.
Yeah, it probably makes sense to not put one in office.
Yeah, because I'm just gonna put the red door like right here, so you can sweep this way and sweep this way.
I feel like that's gonna be a strong play, actually.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's backwards. So a bitch.
It's always funny to me that you're like placing your doors last, basically.
Yeah, I mean, I already know where they are in my head.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. It's still like, that would be the first thing I do. But I guess if you have have them in your head, it makes sense to place them last, so you can, like, you have the general idea in your head, and then you place them where, like, you look at the details later and then place them. I guess that makes more sense, but for me, it's just like, I would place the doors first, just to...
Everybody does it differently.
Get a general idea of what I'm actually looking at, but maybe that would come with experience. But I know that like Sando is placing them not right at the start, but definitely earlier than you.
I mean, I already know where they are, so I just don't care.
Yeah.
Like I said, I keep them in my head.
It's just like personal preference. Like everyone has a
everybody does it
different workflow.
Like, back when we had Neil with us, he did it differently too. It's just we all have our different habits.
Yeah, sure. Which makes sense. Just what humans do. Look at you, everyone being an individual.
I know.
It's always so funny to me that these props have actually like proper interiors.
I mean, back when you could shoot like the doors off the fridge.
Yeah, I guess that's where
it
it's
made more
coming
sense.
from. We get that back eventually.
One day TM.
One day TM indeed. Green door and reception blocked by a wood pellet. Yeah, I think we're not quite done with the interior of reception yet.
Correct. Yeah, I see it.
That's a good way to put it, Res. When budget allows TM. Well, it's more about prioritization, really. I mean, more budget would move things up faster to some degree. But hey, Payan, so how did you get your job as a community guy anyway? Just wondering. I mean,
he was a big nerd and hung out with us a lot.
Yeah, there was this one day. I looked it up recently because there was a thing in Cadet Chat yesterday, I think, or today, where I got a message by Axsom here, who was the community guy at that time. Hey, do you want to help test our game? I was like, yeah, sure. And since then, I was just very active. Well, I mean, I was very active before that. That's why you asked me. But I just hang around a lot in the Discord and the Reddit and played a bunch of the alpha, and one day Axsom needed to move to level design full time, so they looked for a new community manager, and that has been me. Well, I'd approached Gag before if I could help with other things, but eventually that position opened up, and so I got that one.
Yeah, I fell into the black hole that was level gen, never to escape.
Yeah. Did you pass level gen's event horizon?
I guess.
I just watched a Kurzgesagt video about black holes today, so that's came to my mind. How would you enter reception like a normal person? I mean,
We don't have glass doors. Eventually,
We-
TM, there would be a glass door here.
I think a normal person would just go through the window, right? Maybe not.
It's self-repairing glass. The nanobots kick in after the round is over.
Ah, I see.
Duh.
We have the technology. Okay, so reception into backstage, into club, or you just take the short route with taking the red door. Or you go reception all the way into kitchen, into office, which gives you access to, well, the juicy spot from office and the courtyard. Or you just enter lockers. Okay. Yeah, this courtyard could prove interesting for sure. And what's the line of sight from lockers into kitchen?
Straight line.
Yeah, but is it a really long one?
I mean, you can
Oh, yeah.
cover.
You can cover kitchen, but you can't see the green door, I guess. So that's.
Yeah,
Well,
you can cover them as they come around,
Mhm.
but you can't actually see the green door. So as they come around this way, you'd be able to smack them.
Yeah, so if you put a barbed wire there, that's gonna be really dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Like, the office is secretly the good room.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, you know what play I would like to see on this map is a split push from lockers and reception. Basically, you push reception first, and when you enter kitchen, the moment you enter kitchen, you have the lockers team go in with like 1 or 2 people, clear out lockers while you push through kitchen. I think that's what I would try. Chat is making fun of glass doors.
This is also pretty good kill zone right here, because both doors are right next to each other.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can cover. You can even cover that from backstage. Like if you just like jiggle out of backstage through the door like this, yeah.
I mean, you got a high pen gun. You don't even need to give a shit. You shoot through the
Yeah,
wall.
you can just pen. Yeah. I feel like the lockers play is pretty strong on this one.
Mhm, go both
Just
ways.
because reception is such a bitch to push. But then again, you can cover lockers from kitchen, so.
It's like, yeah, if you push this
So
way, you
it's
can
a-
clear out that back half.
Yeah.
Really wish
It
we
goes-
had riot
it goes
shield, because
both
this would be
ways.
the like riot shield push right here.
Yeah. I mean, they'll come back eventually.
'Cause
This
you
map will
just
probably
got-
not
yeah, you
survive
just-
until then, but.
I mean, yeah, there's no way. I do like how this is like a holdout spot, because you have
Yeah.
if you come through this, you know, if you're trying to peek through here, you'll never be able to get a dude down here through this window.
Yeah, right. This is behind the sandbags.
Yeah, so you could just sit here and cover that door.
Yeah.
Just shoot him in the face when they open it up. All right. Halt Legion.
Yeah,
Or
this
Legion
is
Hall.
not trivial to attack, which I think overall is good right now. Like if maps lean a little bit more in that direction, make it a challenge to attack them. I like this one. It also looks like a weird spaceship.
Looks like an arrow. Looks like an arrow to me going left.
Yeah, it's an arrow sign that points to the left.
Yeah,
I
it's like a
guess.
really like funky arrow that's going this way.
Or a really funky gun. Like it has
Yeah,
the
yeah.
handle in the back.
It's just going this way.
What is over there? Argus headquarters.
This could be no. This looks like the P90 with a fucking big ass like red dot.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, because like, you know, your fucking barrels up here.
Yeah.
You know, you get the ammo chamber, the shoulder stock. You know, grip down here, and then the sight. Yeah.
What's the name? Legion Halt.
Legion Halt.
Okay.
Legion Halt.
Oh yeah, did anyone encounter the... Chat just brought this up. Did anyone encounter the mini forklift we put in last week?
Oh yeah, I forgot I did that.
Yeah. I just
the forklift
remembered
was on a
because Chat
forklift that
mentioned
had
it,
the
the baby forklift.
yeah, baby forklift, and it was being driven, ultimately being driven by a noodle thing.
Again, technically this works. Looks a bit janky, but
How is it janky?
I mean the overall shape is just a little weird.
Oh, looks fine to me.
For the most part, it's... I mean, yeah, kill houses have weird shapes. It's fine. Actually, it's not too bad now that I look at it again. Club and lockers having the same, like going the same way to the left. This one is actually pretty crazy because Courtyard is pretty much connecting every room but reception. So you can shoot from everywhere to everywhere, basically. Nothing
I'm
safe.
gonna slide the windows around. Basically, I'm gonna put a window here and here and here and here.
Okay.
Bomb is on the X.
Huh. Open kitchen. I would have assumed you put it in club, but
Maybe.
That works as
This is
well.
just like my initial floor plan.
uh-huh.
Like basically, the way I'd work it is stage would go here, red door into the back, and you put a red door in here.
Okay. Yeah.
Like stage would be like would be in the corner like this. Oh no, I'm still thinking about it. I might just nuke this one to another. Because I got two of the same courtyard shapes in a row.
That's true. It's
just
another
another.
very small one.
Yeah, just do another.
The bigger it is, the harder it will be for the other rooms to fully enclose it, though.
Yeah, it just depends on what it picks. Sometimes it'll surprise you.
Sure. I would like to see one with a hall, so...
Yeah, hallway is weighted low right now. Yeah, I can bump it up.
Does garage still exist?
Yep, just basically not being used.
Is there a reason for it? Is it just...
Piece of shit.
Does it turn out boring, or...
Nope, it's just bad.
Okay. What's bad about it? The cars?
It's just bad.
Alright. Stop asking.
Oh, and the other kill houses that I've already made prior to this stream all have hallways. So even if we don't make one on this stream, there are hallway maps inbound.
Okay. Mm-mm.
Oh, they're coming for me. There they go again. If
They're
only
coming from
reception
this
had
generation. For this
if
spawn.
only this had slid down. Also, this
Yeah.
club is fucking enormous. Look at this thing.
It's humongous.
Good lord.
It's a big boy for sure.
Yeah, he a big chunker.
Big club equals big party, right?
Exactly. Let's put the stage right here, bar back here, just put a shitload of seats. Yeah. It's thinking real hard. Oh, there's a hallway. Interesting shape. I like how it spawns some of the walls.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
I mean, I know
Well,
why
you
it did it.
changed room priority earlier, right?
Yeah, this one isn't supposed to spawn interior walls now that I see it. So this
Okay.
is courtyard being weird, but it's okay. Technically this works. But only
Yeah.
technically.
Hall connects kitchen, club, reception.
Yeah, because you would go reception this way, and that would give you access to here. Because it
This
barely
club has
connects
the
right here.
wildest shape. Is that one of our regular club shapes?
Yep. This is
I
like,
like
the
how it-
infamous one. Everybody plays this one.
All right, now that I look at it again. Yeah, I guess. I like how it slots into kitchen. Oh, I didn't check. Someone who watched the start of the stream, I think Matt was first. Did it play the EA and the Dome trailer? Because I think I've set that up earlier. I never tested it though. But it should.
And now we sleep.
I mean, it's a big map, so it might take a while.
Yeah, well, it's the thing that takes the longest is club, and that's it.
Okay.
Everything else is fine. Hallway doesn't spawn anything. Courtyard spawns like things up against the wall. It's all club because club has the most convoluted spawning system ever.
Because it's trying to spawn stuff in the center?
It's because it's cutting the room in half. Like it legit will cut this room in half and spawn two
Okay.
separate rooms. That's
Oh,
why it
okay.
takes so long. Yeah.
That sounds a bit more involved for sure.
Yep. So basically, it picks a point in the room, so it could do, I don't know, here, right?
Uh-huh.
Then it goes, okay, I'm gonna take that point and draw a line, and then it goes, okay, there's my line. Here's stage, and then it converts all of this to backstage. That's the
Okay.
ideal version of it. But what might happen is it might do it the other way around,
Mm-hmm.
where it goes, let's put stage here. This is all
This is
backstage, and that
backstage.
takes a while. Yeah, it's a pretty convoluted process.
I mean,
but
I mean,
it
you
works.
could, I guess you could tell it to. Would probably be a little bit tricky, but you could theoretically you could tell it to make the smaller part of the room backstage.
It's weighted, and I've put the root pieces that cause it to cut in half are
Mhm.
encouraged to pick the smaller half. Like this
Okay.
this area down here is an invalid location to cut in half. Like here is a valid location, here is a valid location. So like, you know, the stage could be here, and this is a tiny backstage. Same thing with right here, here and here.
I see.
I think it could potentially do this. So this is all backstage and this is front, but I think it's really rare that that happens.
Snams asks when we are deleting Brick House.
It's already deleted. If you'll notice, it has never spawned.
There we go.
Because guess what? Hallway went in its slot. He's doing a heckin' good thing. It's funny
Definitely
because
taking its time.
the amount of time that this takes is nothing compared to TS5. The post room. So when I was messing with it, trying to get it to do a very particular way of spawning walls, the post room pass was taking 6 minutes.
What?
Yeah, which was unacceptable. So I merged what I was trying to do into the room pass, and I took it from 6 minutes to 10 seconds, and it was great.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Granted, the post room pass still takes between 1 and 3 minutes, but that's just because of other bullshit. Hey, look, it did the bad thing. I told you it could do it.
Yeah.
It made all of this
pretty
backstage.
close to what you described,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, it's like one tile off and the stage is a little bigger, but...
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah, I guess if you move stage up a little bit, it's not too bad. Oh. Okay. That's a tiny stage.
Yep. This fucking placement.
It's a bit messy.
I mean, technically it works.
Yeah.
No, I need the mirrored version of that. Where are you? You need the mirror? Yeah, you are.
Is that part of the room pass?
Yep, that's a cubicle.
Ah, okay. Is it always spawning one?
It can spawn 1 to 2.
Oh, okay. Will you use it as an entrance or as just a red spot?
That'll be a red door.
Okay.
Red door is gonna be back end of hallway and office. Some bomb in here.
Yeah. Oh.
What am I doing? Poster. Before I get too much further.
So where do you want the courtyard windows?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Because the way you definitely don't want to go is you probably don't want to go from reception straight into club because you're gonna have to do like a 360 to clear that shit. This will probably be a difficult map. We'll see. Ooh, it found the thing again. God bless you, Flag Pass.
So apparently Level Gen is not just good at playing Tetris, it's also good at playing Minesweeper.
Ah.
Is today's theme courtyards? I mean, yeah, we want to do a few interior courtyards, or at least 2.
Yeah, I wanted to try to do a couple because it's been a while.
Well, we'll see what we do after this one. Because I feel this is not going to take us another hour.
Probably not. I can figure out what I want to do with these windows. So I need to cut a whole bunch of them.
Okay. No windows in office. So do you want a line of sight from kitchen on bomb?
So I'm thinking about.
Mm-hmm. Maybe move bomb up a little bit to make it more obvious.
I'm just thinking about where I want all the windows.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, kitchen and club, kitchen and backstage.
I'm just trying to figure out if I want a north-south one or not, or
Yeah.
just like a door and then a window.
Oh yeah, door and window could be interesting. Do you process battle royale when?
No,
I don't know. Probably never.
no.
I mean, do process battle royale already exist? Yeah, exactly. What Derby said. It's called end of round 3.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any plan for another mode down the road? No, not really. I mean, eventually, maybe. Like, it's not ruled out, but not like in the foreseeable future. We don't have concrete plans for it. You process card? What do you mean? Like, oh, you mean like Mario Kart?
Oh, we driving the taco truck around now? Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it, bro. Or are we doing like you fly the UAV like Diddy Kong racing, or maybe both?
Who was that? Was it you, or was that someone else that joked about having a car chase throughout a procedurally generated city?
Sounds painful. Man, at least you don't need to have like cool lighting. I mean, not procedurally generated, and you don't need to worry about shutting the thing off. So maybe you could do it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess attackers could like cut power for the whole block, but
Attackers, defenders are the only ones that have access to the blue shell.
the blue shell.
It's their power weapon.
Oh no. What do you mean by that, Res? You process cleanup detail? What? What kind of mode would that be? You come into C-Store after the Argus raid and you have to clean up all the destroyed products and waste. Okay, yeah, clean up crew, but I'm confused about the detail thing. You press clean up
Pretty sure
crew
there's
with
another.
FWD.
Pretty sure there's another game called. I think it's like cleanup detail, but you're like cleaning up murder scenes and space stations and shit.
Okay. Derby's pointing out that you forgot a wall texture club window.
Oh what?
a wall texture on one of the club windows.
Oh, probably.
That one looks.
It's this one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Oh, I know why I did this. Just holding down Alt, and it did the thing.
Mm-hmm. The thing.
Well, when I hold down Alt and I'm dragging a texture, it does every face.
Oh yeah, I remember you explaining that before. Snarm's headcanon is that Argus are legally acquired to kill each other after a successful mission. What?
It's for funding, right? Like they don't want to pay 5 officers, they want to pay 1. So whoever survives, they just give a bonus to.
Oh no, that sounds that. How about they have to split up their payment between all the surviving?
Yeah, it's like
survivors?
the officers all split the pay, and it's probably meager,
Yeah.
so they just kill each other, so one person gets it.
No. Oh no.
This is the darkest timeline.
Yeah, that would definitely be the darkest one. I feel like how screwed up does your world have to be for people to actually take that job?
Exactly.
Feel like that's a bit too extreme, maybe. But then again, it's video games, so whatever goes. Technically, we kind of want to hit a certain style, I guess, but. Okay, what did you say? Red door in, hallway and office. Okay. So, hallway gives you access to courtyard and club.
Go in the courtyard, you can kind of clear out back here and down here. In office, you have to sneak through, but you can clear out behind the bar, then push up and take out kitchen.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, ultimately, you just want to clear this out. Because you can cover bomb from this doorway.
You process companion app when? What will it do? I don't know. Well, that's an easy one. What will it do? It shows you the map.
Mini map. It's a mini map. Yeah.
It's-
And you have to like stop. You have to stop what you're doing, pull out your phone, and look at your phone, and then go
Like,
back to the game.
Literally taking out your phone. Like. Or it could be like UAV camera or something like that.
No, it would have to be the map. It would have your plan on it and everything. So if
Yeah,
you...
it makes more sense for sure. Derby asks, I noticed you're adjusting label height a lot. Do they not spawn above roof height?
It's not roof height. It's they're clipping into other objects, so they should spawn above roof height. I need to adjust it, but I just don't. Because like, see here, like,
Yeah, that
needs to be like that.
Yeah.
So it does need to spawn up here. It even
It
happens at
doesn't.
factory too. It's just the height that this like label prefab is at is just not high enough. Oh, this thing is on the floor. Wait, never mind. That's not. We're good. God, I hate this shit. There you can see the reflection probe freaking out on the side of that thing.
Yeah. Why is it doing that?
It's because the edge of that object is right at the edge of a reflection probe. Like they're at the same like Y value.
Okay. So they're technically Z fighting, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Z fighting an invisible object.
A clacker app? Yeah.
It just like it just pound the shit out of your phone. Pa, 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 pa.
To blow up the charge, you have to actually like physically pull up your phone and clack and press the clacker, and then you do it in the game. Clacks. That would be.
That'd be funny. I'm
It
down.
would be
Let's do
fairly
it.
easy to do. Actually, like the biggest part obviously is to actually connect the phone to the game. and then like just binding a button in the app to the clacker in the game would be really easy. It would be utterly pointless.
I mean, most companion apps are. Let's be real.
That's fair. I think it would be really cool to see Kenneth Futureman's mansion as a tile set. Grim's trying to blow it up. Argus called in to protect it. It also makes sense lore-wise since he's so rich, etc. Yeah. I could see that.
Kenneth Futureman. It's a vote,
A vote for Futureman is a vote for the future. That's how it goes, right?
It's a vote for the future, man.
Clack app has a 1 in 10 chance to play a voice line of someone saying, "Did no one bring a clacker?"
That's what happens when nobody in the team has it. It's not 1 in 10. It's just if nobody has one, that's what it does.
It just.
I feel like you just call it Clap App and give it the same like logo stylings as Cash App.
I feel like what would actually be a decent feature is if you pick up a charge or someone in your team picks up a charge but no one picks up a clacker, the last guy in truck gets a reminder to not forget the clacker.
His character just goes, "I feel like we're forgetting something here."
And like just refuses to leave the truck but doesn't tell you what you have to pick
Oh no,
up.
it doesn't refuse. You can still leave the truck, but it just goes,
okay.
"I feel like we're forgetting something." And that's it.
And then when you're placing the charge, like after 10 seconds, he's like,
It's like that one meme of. It's the one meme of like, I can't remember. It's the if you can't remember what you've forgotten, was it really important? Yeah, you're right. And it's just the fucking clacker.
Neat checklist, yeah. And we kind of have a checklist now with the icon system. Technically, if you don't use it, then what I want to have is like proximity voice lines for the enemies. And like the defenders get one where someone is like yelling clack 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 clack, pretending they have a
They forgot the
clacker.
clacker. Okay, I think this one's done.
Looks good.
Oh no, it's not. Oh.
No? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, saw that.
So wait, we can go office into com, receptionist to green entry. Pretty decent green entry, I have to say.
I mean, you go
Pretty
through this
sharp
door and
optics,
you're getting
though.
smacked from here, fucking from kitchen. Like,
Yeah, that's fair. Without a plan, you're not gonna get through there. But
yeah, you gotta think about what you're doing.
yeah, it also gives you access to a hall though, which is pretty good.
Yep. Let you clean out
Yeah.
back here.
And gets you, yeah.
Get you the back half of the map and backstage. I mean, you still have to clean out this side of hallway, and
Yeah.
figure out how to clear out like this area here and people in kitchen trying to cover it.
Sure.
I think we got time for another one.
Absolutely.
Oh, fuck yeah, we do. Maybe 322.
Maybe two, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Want to do another interior courtyard?
Oh yeah, let's do it. No, it's part of the wrapper. I don't want to undo it.
That's yeah.
I actually quite like interior courtyards. I think they're interesting.
Yeah, they're definitely. I definitely like the ones we made here for sure.
It's like Pillbox but bigger.
Yeah, and attackers only. So
Yeah,
that's a
it's like
pretty
the opposite.
significant
Yeah.
change.
It doesn't have a kidney room, so 0 out of 10. Kidney
Make
room,
one.
best room. Kidney room, best room.
Can you not just give it one?
That'd be difficult to do. That fucking hallway.
Yeah, it's an F though.
Hey,
Press F to
it did
respect.
it did its job.
Yeah.
It found the hole and filled it. If only it had gone the other way and had connected,
Yeah.
like if that F had been on the other side and it touched courtyard and kitchen, like it would have been fine.
Yeah.
But it chose the wrong way to loop, so. I wish the walls on the courtyard, we could make the walls on the courtyard wall chargeable, so if you took it, you could just be like, I'm coming through, but of course you have to clear out all the, you have to figure out how to like keep your wall charge dudes safe. But look at that fucking courtyard, lol. Not happening on this one, Captain. Lockers was the perfect size to eat up all of those nodes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into how to fix the courtyard hallway thing. It's easy enough to bullshit and just drag some walls in, but you want it to work, you know, the first time.
Yeah.
It's always funny when hallway spawns first. It's just a straight line
That
because
would
it doesn't.
make sense,
It doesn't.
yes.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to connect to, so it just goes north south every single time. Just like, look, guys, I did it.
Yeah.
I know I've done a map with that before. Ooh, what we got going on here? This is a nice one.
Derby asks, can't you just set hall generation on the different buttons, one the rest of the map, and then keep hitting the hall button until it makes one you like?
Nope.
I feel like that would also, like, you don't want it to spawn last, technically, right?
You're spawning rooms. Like, I could technically make an object that would do that, but like, that's gonna play real bad. Like, it's not gonna function as a room.
Yeah.
Like, it would just be an object, and that's gonna, like, it's not gonna be able to interact with the rest of the level in the way you'd want it to. I could do it, right? Like, it's just it would end up being annoying. So, like, I could generate the whole hallway, but like, if you did it like that, you'd never get a hallway like this that goes through the level.
Yeah, exactly.
It would
what I was
always be
thinking.
like,
A
it would always
dash.
be like out
Yeah.
here.
Wrapping
like,
around.
It'd be interesting because I could place it where I wanted it to, but yeah, I couldn't get these like mid-level hallways.
Can we get a hallway that surrounds all other rooms? That's not. I don't think it's long enough for that. What did you say? Five parts of each being 2x4.
Yep.
So
I believe it's 5. Let's take a look. So here's the
One.
first one. For 1, 2,
Two,
3,
three.
4, 5.
yeah. Yeah, that's not enough. I guess technically it would be easy to ramp that number up
I could jack that. I can make that number like
up to 11.
300 if I wanted. Like how you said 11. I'm just like 300.
Wait, if you put it to 300, will it actually stop when it wraps around? Or will
It would
just
wrap
keep
the whole level,
going?
then go in. It would wrap the whole level, then go in a straight line.
Oh no. So it's not wrapping. It makes sense to not wrap around itself, I guess.
Yeah, it's.
Can it connect to
I
itself,
have
or
it-
would it like leave one spot open?
So hold on, let me like just get this real quick.
Sure.
Hit the post, then get the room passes started.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me just get us. Oh, thank you, Trek. Very cool.
This is fine. It's the courtyard, right? This is the attacker room.
Okay, so let's say we spawn our hallway and it wraps, you know, the entire level like this. So what's going to happen is it won't touch it. It will not. So basically, these 2x4s are configured so that it'll only connect on one side and only one side.
to your
So if you
hallway,
look at
yeah.
how these 2x4s are connected, they only touch the previous 2x4 once on one of
Yeah.
its sides. So you know, you can see, you know, if I change color to highlight for those at home who are having issues, it, you know, it only connects in one little 2x2, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that I allow through some clever mathematics and on the off screen. But either way, so what would happen is it would go all the way around, and then when it's confronted with the last piece,
Which all
it would
branch off and make a straight line.
it would either it'll either pick one and just keep going forever, or it'll go back and forth with the other two. And it'll go
so
in a
it's
straight
not
line
going in
forever.
order. Actually, it can adjust on both. Can add
it might even
on both sides.
It might not even be able to do that. It might just pick a random side and then just go straight off of that forever. Like, eventually you're going to end up with a straight line somewhere.
Yeah.
Because it won't be able to do the full donut. It'll stop, and then it'll pick one of these sides and just go forever in a straight line.
This kind of looks like a helmet now. Not
But I know you guys were... I think you were you... Did I do that on a Boosty Boy stream, or did I do it with you where I took... factory office and increased the amount of office tiles to 50.
That must have been Boosty Boys. I can't remember that.
Might have been a Boosty. It was that was fun.
So wait, what did you do?
Well, they were like, can you add 2 offices? And I was like, yeah, I can make 2 offices. That would be fun. So I added 2, and they were like, can you add 3? And then I just changed it to 50. And then I generated it, and it was like a big fucking office.
Oh no.
It was great.
Office tile set confirmed.
Yeah. I was like, hi, would you like some factory with your office?
Connect the offices with some pipeworks. Oh, by the way, I
don't think you understand that it's one big mega office and then a tiny factory in like the lower right, and that's it.
Yeah, okay.
There's no like connect it with pipeworks. It's like this big amorphous, all-consuming blob of office.
Because it connects all the offices to one, basically.
Yeah, it all just gets merged together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's one office with 5
Right.
subrooms.
Yeah, okay.
It's one office with 49 subrooms.
It's dumb. That's
Oh,
dumb.
it's super dumb. Super dumb.
But speaking of factory, is that correct? Did I understand this correctly? That that people are not supposed, or that Pipeworks is supposed to be used in a way that defenders cannot get up there? If there's a fence?
I have no idea. I let them go up there.
Okay.
I let them go up there because I'm an asshole.
I think Sando mentioned something like that before.
Yeah,
because apparently you can Bob Fen again now. So.
Oh, cool. Sweet dudes.
Because Pipeworks apparently is a little bit lower than shelves.
Sweet.
But Sando was like, if there's a fan, you're not supposed to get up there anyway. Which makes sense, I guess.
It's not the rules, but at least not when I made the room, that wasn't a rule that I did.
Yeah, okay.
Only rule that it has is all internal walls that aren't interior and exterior that aren't toxic have the second floor pipeworks going around it. And then it spawns stuff in the middle. It's the only rules that I wanted.
Make a tile set by picking random rooms from other tile sets. No?
Wouldn't work.
You mean like technically?
Wouldn't work.
Okay.
Because how is a C-store tile supposed to connect? A C-store tile on 2 is supposed to connect to a factory tile on 4s. How is a dome tile on 3 supposed to connect to a factory tile on 4s? It literally
it would just be
not
very
work.
janky.
No, it would fail to spawn. It would not be
Okay.
able to connect.
I see.
It would go, hi, I am required to have these 3 things connected, but there's no valid points, so I can't spawn. Is what it would do.
That makes sense, yeah. But even if it would make it work, it would be a bad tile set because it would be very inconsistent. So, I mean, it would be fun for a joke, for sure.
I don't know, having all C-store with a D-Day in the back would be hilarious.
See, D-Day going up to the bathroom.
Well, it's like D-Day
that.
into storefront. It's like, yeah, fuck you, you don't get to use your wall charge this time, but you gotta fight up the fucking hills of Normandy. All to get your fucking soda.
Just put a C-store inside the factory. No connections needed. Yeah, fair. You just put it in the center of the main factory room.
I just want to bring back Ops Office. I miss Ops Office. Ops Office was a 2-floor office, and it was much bigger. So there's like the lower part of it was like a customer service counter, and then the
lower part was small though, right?
The upper part was well, they were identical top bottom.
Oh,
The upper
really?
part was.
I remember
yeah.
it being small, but
They
maybe
were
the
actually
different ones.
they were much larger than
Okay.
the current iteration of Office, but they had funkier shapes because I was allowed to do that at the time. So like, one of the offices was actually the shape of this club, right?
Uh-huh.
It was like this.
Oh no.
I think it was like this.
Okay.
And it was like the manager office was up here, and then there was a little bridge that led over to it. But the underside of it, there was a bathroom on the lower floor here, and then the customer service counter was like over here. And if you wanted to get up, it was like, I think it was like it was a set of windows over here, and you would go in through this way, and there's a staircase in the back like this.
Okay.
So it was like customer service counter was right here. You'd come in, you'd kill the guy behind here, and then you could either go up the stairs, you could go this way, clear out the bathroom, or go this way to leave into the rest of the level. But if you went that way, you had catwalks above you that could fucking, somebody in the manager's office could just murk you. They were actually, I thought they were a lot of fun. If you ask Maelstrom about Ops Office, he'll fucking be like, when are they coming back, Axsom? I'll be like, when we figure out 2F.
Dobby says they were bad.
They were kind of bad, but when I made those, I wasn't doing level design. They were like,
Okay.
"Hey, make a cool office," and I'm like, "It could be used like this." And then the guy doing level design at the time did not use them in the way that I intended. I was like,
okay.
It was just like, okay, cool. This one's meant to go in a corner and like do this, and then they would like put it in the middle of the room. and at a wall that's not supposed to be there on the back, and it's like, man, this doesn't play well. And I'm like, yeah, no fucking shit. But
Could you wallbang the floor back then?
Yep.
I guess so, yeah.
I think it was set to very thick.
But see, Derby also remembers Ops Office being smaller.
Yeah, they were
Maybe
they were really small.
big
There were
ones?
there were some small ones. There were some small
Okay.
ones and there were some big ones.
Okay. Then I'm
The
only
ones I
remember
made
small
were like
ones.
middle of the road or larger ones.
Okay.
But I also did like 1 or 2 small ones. Like there's one that was like literally like a break room, and it was like on the bottom was like a soda machine and some shit, and then the top was more like the supervisors go up here to yell at people while they're working.
Uh-huh.
And it was completely open, so if you went up there, you could like see out into the rest of the level.
I see. So how does this one work? Hallway bomb?
Oh, I bomb. What? That's just where it spawned. Fuck
Oh,
off.
okay.
I don't think there's ever been a level where I leave bomb where it spawns. I like always move it.
Greetings, Scar. How is DP going? When is the best time to catch some casual games on EU? Haven't played in a long while. I mean, EU times for the most part. Well, EU evening, I'd say, or afternoon and weekends. But it's not too bad to also queue for NA servers. It's usually not the worst and speeds up queue times tremendously. But queue times are really slow, really low, regardless. So you should be fine for the most part if you're not playing at weird hours. But yeah, evening, EU, afternoon can work depending on the day. By the way, Scar, hey, seeing you around a bit the last few days. Didn't you just, I think I saw you entering a Discord server I entered yesterday. You probably know what I'm talking about. Why I'm mixing you up, not sure. Was that someone else? No, that was you, yeah. Yeah. How many steps do you need to take to make a reception bomb work? Relatively balanced.
No.
Impossible. Like
That's like C-Store without the fucking shutters.
yeah.
You just
These
walk
are for
right in and
free.
defuse that bitch. Like,
Yeah, I don't think there's a way to make that.
the only way I could
somehow
probably
viable.
see it being done
Okay,
is if
okay.
the level was a big U. So we
Oh,
have
okay,
our,
yeah,
our big
yeah,
U-shaped
okay.
level,
Mhm.
and then reception
Reception is in the
is at the
center.
bottom of the U, right?
Okay.
So like reception is all the way down here, and then bomb is right here. And then you put windows in here, so it's like a really
Yeah.
big fucking checkpoint.
Yeah, I was about to say that looks like a checkpoint, just like the whole map.
Yep, it's just a really
Oops,
big
all
one.
checkpoint.
Yeah, you'd basically put a big you'd make a really big courtyard tile, and then it would be, you know, window, 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 window.
Yeah,
and you'd have to
okay.
like pick your side. You'd have to like run
Then
the
you put
fucking
one
gauntlet to try to
red
get to
door
it, or
on both
yeah, then you
ends.
put door charge, and then it's like, okay, you sweep one side of the map. That's how I would do it.
It could actually be it could actually not be too. No, it probably would be horrible, but it could work, I guess.
I mean, it would work. There's no reason it wouldn't. It follows the formula.
What about courtyard bomb? I think that's
Courtyard
I think we
bomb. We've
saw
done
one.
courtyard bomb. Everybody bitches.
yeah.
You
we had
think you
some
want it,
people
but
that
you
like
don't.
It. It's not fun for a defender.
You think you want it, but you don't.
Oh, that's a good one, Derby. That might work. You can, if you're going for reception bomb, you can put the bomb behind the desk, behind the counter,
Yeah,
and
you just don't
not
have
give
a
it
door.
a door. Yeah.
Yep, that's another way to do it. But then you just like it would be just like C-Story, just run up the wall charge, plant,
And watch
go
it.
in.
Yeah.
I just like fuck the rest of the level, right?
Yeah, but then they have to enter to put the wall charge on. So you could.
Yeah,
have-
and this tiny ass space, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't work here, but I mean, you could technically have a reception that's a bit harder to take, and then it could not be completely terrible. But
But yeah, that would be another way to do it, is to have the desk, but you can't get back there.
yeah. Will there be bombs with different shapes, like a tall bomb so you can stand behind it, but it's not too wide?
You
Not
can already
for
stand, you can
now.
already use it. The current one is crouch cover, so
Yeah, but he's like talking about like having one that's crouch cover and one that's stand cover, I guess.
Mm.
Not planned, at least. I mean, eventually it would be nice to have like
We
different.
argued
bombs for
so
different
much
tile
over the
sets,
current
but-
shape of the fucking bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, critical mission failure.
What?
Oh, I guess I gotta put my red door back here.
Why?
I just was like, I knew it was like green, red, and then I'm like, wait, where's my other red? Well, has to be
Oh.
over here.
Okay.
Because you can just barb the fuck out of this,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
just
I like that about these interior courtyards, that barbed wire placement gets more interesting, because you're not necessarily like, you still want to barbed wire off choke points, obviously, but the choke points are not necessarily like doorways and stuff like that. It's like sometimes in the middle of the room because there's a line of sight from a window there. Wasn't a bomb at some point some propane tanks? Yeah, they looked different
yeah.
back then. But we changed it.
I don't even think that old bomb is in here anymore. Let's take a look.
I have no idea.
Nope, he's dead.
Got killed.
Rip.
Wait, why are there two bombs?
Not sure.
Are they different? Bomb.
Oh
no,
yes, one is for dome. It's set
Oh,
up
it's because
to-
it doesn't blow up.
Yep. No, yeah, because this is bomb no explosion at all.
Okay. So it's the same asset, but it plays different.
Yeah, it's got different scripts
Thingies.
on it.
Yeah, scripts.
Whoa!
Breach ball.
Whoa! Sando, you doing stuff? I don't remember making this cluster. Somebody did it. Wasn't me. I miss breach balls. Breach balls were great. I hope they come back one day. What I really want is if defenders win on dome, breach balls come down. I really want that, and you can bring it to the next level.
They come down in on beach though, right?
Yep, that's where they go.
Just a bunch of them, like 20.
Yeah. So if you can figure out a way to get over there, you get a beach ball.
Yeah. What's the AA listener?
Oh, this is like audio testing. Like you put it in the level, and then you can be like,
okay.
you're like, I want to like I'm playing a sound over here, but my listener's over here. How does it sound? It's to like test
So
like,
it's
is it as
for-
muffled through this wall and
For
shit
Bulk
like that.
getting his job done, basically. Helping Bulk out. And
Yep.
Aussie probably. Yeah, I want the watermelon back now that I look at the list down there.
Watermelon was pretty fucking great.
Yeah, it was good.
They spawned rarely in the bottom of the deli coolers. You could pick them up and chuck them. And then there was one that spawned in the defender room inside the fridge.
Yeah.
Personality pass one day.
One day. We'll get there. You could chuck watermelons? Yes, you could.
Yes, they would blow up on the ground. I remember we joked about it. If you threw a watermelon at the wall charge, it would blow it up. Just because the impact would set off the fucking trigger mechanism.
Do process fruit ninja. I think it would be fun to have like a ninja defender.
We already have that.
Problem is
It's the street Ronin one that Zach did.
yeah, okay, yeah, that works. Because I was about to say it cannot be black. It needs to be defender colored.
Yeah,
so
we have
bright.
we have like the little street samurai, the fucking Ronin dude.
Yeah.
It's a big club. I still miss the pre-alpha days when the fucking speaker in the corner would play "You Got That"
You got that, dude.
or whatever the fuck that song is called.
Yeah, I
It was
think you
great.
got that.
Ricardo bullshit. It
Was
was
it? Yeah.
perfect.
It was like I watched, I think today or yesterday, I watched a due process video by someone, and it started out with that song. I was like immediately thrown back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, isometric puke view. Ugh.
I like isometric view. Fuck off. This is great.
As long as it's not moving, it's fine.
Just turn off map overdraw. Give a little bit more of a tilt, like right there. It's like an old school tactics thing. You just need to like whenever you move your character, like it's like a click and move like kind of shooter. Whenever you would have your dude as they got close to a wall, it would like give you the like slightly transparent, translucent-y like renderer, so you can like see what you're doing back there. Like I'd fucking that shit would be baller. That's my favorite type of shit.
Yeah, as long as it's not moving, it's fine. But as soon as you start spinning around, I just don't feel well. Well, that is even worse. But
yeah, cause it's like this angle I think is the worst.
Axsom,
Yeah, because it like it
Look
just
at the
pulls
truck.
everything in. Oh, did it stretch?
like it just
Yep. Just whoop, whoop,
it goes the opposite
whoop.
directions. It's weird.
Yeah. Alright, enough of that. Turn this back on.
Every time I hear anyone from GEG talk about old builds, it sounds like you guys have had a lot of fun making this game. I mean,
Yes.
there were some fun times for sure. I mean, it's always like it's easy to remember the good parts about the old builds, but there were also a lot of bad.
There was a
things
lot
about
of bad shit.
I mean, I
I
always
still think my favorite bug was there are two of my favorite bugs. One was the shotgun recoil when it applied the full shotgun recoil in a single frame per pellet, so you could aim straight down, pull the trigger, and it would shoot the gun. Your recoil would go literally straight up. It would go from like
the roof,
0 to 180, just.
I think we had a clip of that in one of the blog posts.
I have a clip. Yeah, the title of the of that GIF on Giphy Cat is "You require more strength to use this shotgun." And my other favorite one, I don't think I posted in a blog post, but it was So basically, what you would do is you would start diffusing, and then you would pan your mouse away from the bomb, and then flick the mouse wheel at the same time, so to change weapons, and you'd flip the animation controller for whatever gun you were using, so you could use the full length shotgun with a pistol grip, and when you would load it, you'd shove the shotgun shell as though you were loading a pistol. It was hilarious.
Okay.
It would just flip, it would just give the opposite animation state to whatever your other gun was. So if you had the pocket shotty, you could load a black tar like a shotgun. You could just be feeding shells into the fucking like hand grip of the black tar. It was hilarious.
Did we just fix the bug last week that allowed you to load a get mag into an LS?
Yep. You could do that with a fucking mop at one point, and it would actually fire all the bullets.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, here, you do this play, and then you can clear out both of the strong angles to get to that cover bomb.
Yeah, that seems like a decent one. That's a double charge play, so
Yep.
Have fun.
Clears out the one place that you need to get to, which is right here, because I can cover bomb. Then you just have to get over the hump and deal with this dude.
Oh wait, what's the only way? Oh, you can only get into hall from the east.
Yep,
You don't
over
bring
here.
a wall charge, so I
Gotta
feel like
fight
the reception wall charge play into hall is kind of interesting as well, though.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, I like this one. What's its name?
Halfback keeper. Not a very good name.
We had better ones for sure.
Yeah, like the one I had when I was going into this, the like Wolf Army or whatever.
Yeah, something
Wolf
like
Kingdom.
that. No.
Although I got that level name, and my brain just went back to that stupid YouTube video of the guy going on every level except physical. I am a fox. You've seen that? You know what I'm talking about? That stupid
I
video.
don't think. No, I
you
don't
can
think
you
so.
can go look at it. You can go not look at it later.
Okay.
I'm sure someone in chat can go find it. Right, I'm gonna turn off the interior courtyard, and we're gonna see how fast we can make a kill house.
A regular one.
Yeah, just doing a regular old kill house. Let's see how fast we can do this.
Did you enable vault and stuff?
Nope.
Or just like basic rooms?
Nope, just basic rooms.
Okay.
Always enabled, but
Can you just make hallway like twice the length?
nope, it'll be a normal hallway.
Oh. Well, doesn't look too bad. Nice compact. Everything is connected. The reception windows are a little limited.
It's okay. I actually put like the past couple of levels. That's where I put them. Is up on the tip.
Okay.
So I keep getting that room shape.
Snarms is like, speed run, go, 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 faster. Oh, we were waiting for the room pass. We can't go faster.
Yeah, I can't go fast until the room pass is done. Room pass takes like 2 minutes. It's like a minute or two, depending on how fat the fucking club is. But I mean, club's super easy to make. It's just section out. Like, what's gonna happen is backstage is going here. The bar is probably going right here, and bombs in the middle.
Let's see.
Like, I already know that. Office I don't give a shit about. I'm probably gonna put the big fat one right here that has the pass through in the middle. I'm just gonna do that. Put a locker diagonally right here. Door.
Wait faster. Sure. Waiting faster. Yeah, it seems like a fairly easy map to make for sure.
Yep. Like, it took me only a couple seconds to just see through
Yeah.
the matrix and be like, this is how I'm making this. Now I'm just waiting on the fucking room pass. There it goes.
There we go.
Alright, give me the post room.
Post room.
Give me
It
post
actually, oh
Malone.
no, it did the club the wrong way. I guess we have to flip.
I just have to pull it back one. It's fine.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I gotta flip everything around. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's going the other way.
So red doors, office, and
Fortunately, I don't
backstage, or?
actually have the red
Oh,
doors
lockers?
probably the lower half of office, and then like I don't know. I'll think about it. Here it might be like backside of office and then hallway, but
Oh,
I'd have to
hallway,
put
that
some
works.
like extreme cover over here. I'll think about it. Oh god.
Nah. We could speedrun faster if the level generator would not have put club this way. Marathon luck. Well, it's not a marathon, but regardless, we got bad RNG.
Basically.
You should teach the level generator to also see through the matrix. That would
I
make
wish, dude.
it easier.
I mean, tile set 5 getting real close.
Yeah, fair. You're teasing that so much. I'm looking forward to actually have the
Getting real
production.
close. Getting real close.
I'm gonna
It's just
play
the
it
post room
before.
pass takes like fucking forever. And there's
Yeah, I
no way
guess.
for
But
me
if you
speed
don't
that
have to
one
do
up.
much manually, then I guess that's not too big of a deal.
Like you basically don't. Like you
Yeah.
might have to nudge one piece of cover around
Yeah,
in
and
each
place
room. Like it's real good.
two exterior doors, I guess.
Well, it's like there's like rooms that are only like a 4x6, and there's one piece of really strong cover in it, and that's it. So it's like
Uh-huh.
I don't care where it is. It just needs to be in the room.
Yeah. Wait, it's almost done? Well, not almost done. It's
No, we're not.
needs some time in the oven. But it's making good progress. Let's put it that way.
Yep, artists have been doing a really fucking good job on all the props and textures and shit. That's what I'm working on after I get done with my maps this week, is going back and implementing all the art that they've been working on. It's looking real fucking sick.
Sounds great. Can we get any
So
hints? Well, I give you the hint I give everyone when they're asking about Tileset 5. When it releases, you'll be like, oh, that makes sense. But I'm not gonna. That's probably not enough to figure it out. So, how much % done would you say? I don't know. Can we put a percentage on that?
75.
75. That sounds pretty good. Statue of Liberty as a tile set? That would be like a multi-floor extreme version. Oh, the island. Okay. So wait, would it be an exterior tile set? Like an outdoor one? Poses are procedurally
Look at this. Look at this.
generated. No.
Look where we put bomb. This is
Yeah.
why we don't.
Yeah.
This is why we don't let level gen place bomb. Look at that fucking shit, dude. I love it.
Is it even trying to put it in a decent spot, or is it just randomly
It just
putting
looks.
it
It just
somewhere?
looks. Yeah, just random. It
Okay.
doesn't have an. It doesn't know.
So the only reason you have that in there anyway is so you don't forget about placing the bomb yourself.
I believe it's happened once, like exactly once. Of just there like not being a bomb on the map. Like I think it was a C store.
Would you guys ever do a 2-floor tile set? I mean, we did one back in the
We've
days.
tried it.
Well, we'll try
hard.
again. It's hard. Yeah.
It's not that we can't do it. It's how do I get you to understand it from the map view?
Yeah. Technically, like it's from a technical point of view, we'll solve it already. I'm not sure if it was easy. Was there any technical challenge to it? I don't know.
It was
Probably not
kind of
much.
weird when we did it. Like
Okay.
I already know how to do it. It would just be stacked rooms.
Yeah. But it's hard to understand a 3D space from a 2D map in like 90 seconds. So we had like a button to switch between floors and stuff, but that was not quite enough to make it work.
Yeah, there was just no, it was super fucking confusing.
Yeah. Will there be red doors that are roof hatches like a red skylight?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Maybe one day, depending
I
on
don't even know what this. I don't even know what this potential tile set looks like. I mean, I know the one I did forever ago. It's in one of the blog posts. You can go look it up. It was Arena. Like, didn't have roof hatches, but it had an elevator shaft you could go down.
Right,
Attackers
yeah.
started on the roof.
Train had roof hatches? We don't
Yeah, it
speak
did.
about that one here.
No, we don't talk about train. What train?
F.
Hype train?
Hype train. We can't get a hype train because we're not partnered or affiliated.
F.
We could get affiliated, but we purposefully chose not to, so we can multi-stream. I never managed to get into a cadet test of the Forbidden Tile set. So I'll just trust anyone else when they're saying it was bad. So how did you? Well, I'll let you do your thing. Okay, there's the red door. So we put some. Okay, you didn't put.
No.
cover yet.
We just always do this. Sucks.
Sprays as cosmetics? One day, dude. One day. Oh, backstage red door. Yeah, that was my first, like my initial thought.
Yeah, I didn't
Might
want to do
be
it
a
initially,
bit
but then I'm like,
strong, though.
I just put this in hallways. You can cover bombs. in
Oh,
hallway.
okay. Yeah, I didn't see that
Yeah,
green door.
initially
okay.
I didn't have that, but I'm like, I'll just put a door here so you can sit in hallway and do bad
Yeah.
things.
Okay. That makes it a bit weaker to take backstage. You got to draw your graffiti by hand using the map. And people are creating art on our map view already, so
Yeah, have you seen the amount of Peter Griffins on that thing?
lots
the
of Peter
dicks.
Griffins. Beautiful dicks for sure. Lots of them. It's so funny actually. I saw a file, like we're I think in some cases, like if there's, I think it's mainly, I'm not sure if every time, but at least if we're having reports, we're basically trying to save the drawing data. And I looked at a zip file recently with a bunch of drawings, and it was basically all dicks.
Nice.
I think it was just from reports, so
This is my unsurprised
people just reported
face.
the dicks a lot. But yeah, don't report dicks. They're like, it's. We could try to like enforce a rule about not drawing genitals on the map, but honestly, like, that's not gonna be enforceable. It's just a human, or I guess probably a masculine instinct.
I mean, you can find caveman drawings of like fucking stick figures with massive dongs. Like, this has been ingrained into
Really?
us
I
for
didn't
some
know
reason.
It's just like if you give people the ability to draw, then they're gonna draw.
Or there's gonna be a
genitals for some
dong
reason.
somewhere.
Yeah, it's a weird part of human nature, but we just accepted it. Humans are drawn to drawing dicks being this way since the beginning of time. Yeah, apparently. Pompeii graffiti.
You just gotta let people know how big your pee-pee is.
DP does not stand for due process, it stands for draw penis. I mean,
I see you too are a man of culture.
Yeah. Like, this, but unironically. Dude, penis, yeah, that's the one. Trying to hit a PG-13 rating here. It's gonna be rough.
We're all done.
All right, let me take a look.
That was 14 minutes.
So what cover did you put in? Okay, only the one on the northern end. Let's see. But oh yeah, because you didn't put a red door down there, you didn't need as much cover. That makes sense.
You just gotta worry about this. You come around
yeah.
here and you have this one really long angle to deal with.
Yeah. You can have someone rotate. I like the rotations from club in hallway. Like if the attackers are coming from lockers and they're deciding to go up north, the defenders can swing around from the south, and vice versa the other way. It's kind of cool.
Let's just shrink this down a little bit. There we go. Some more space to wiggle around.
Kill house any percent glitchless complete. Is it a new PB? I don't. What was that? 14 minutes?
It's like 14 minutes.
I think that's
pretty.
not
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I think my record is like 11 something.
Yeah.
And oddly, that was with TS5.
Oh, interesting.
There we go.
So for the most, like the biggest part of these 11 minutes was the level gen doing its thing.
Yeah, it was like 2 minutes with a level gen doing fucking room pass and post room pass. So how does the map play when you come from reception? You have to, okay, you can split into backstage and office. You can wall charge into hall if you want to. Yep, so you go this way, and then from there you can split.
Yeah, I really like the, as I said, the rotation from club and hall. That's really cool.
Man, I just like that this area becomes really strong, and if you're being pushed from backstage, you can just retreat and loop back around and try to help
and
try
then
to
hold
cover
bomb
that.
from there. Yeah. I definitely like these maps we made today. We'll see how they play, but half typhoon?
Half typhoon. He's half a typhoon, not a whole typhoon.
What?
We couldn't afford the whole typhoon.
Okay. Fair.
Maybe this is like is there like a word for, like, you know, there's like the tropical storms go up into a hurricane. Like, what's the lesser version of the typhoon? Is that just like a thunderstorm?
I don't know.
Really, really bad one. I don't know.
DDR Cabby is now playing due process.
Fuck yeah.
Cool.
All right, here we go.
You can. So if you hop
There's
into
your,
the
like-
queue right now, you might have a chance to join him. Well,
No,
if
they're
he's
doing
playing on a
dev
public
test
server,
on
that's
Beta
probably
Branch.
good. Yeah.
All right, well, there you go. We do 3 maps, 4 maps.
4, yeah.
Nice.
Well, if you don't count the factory.
Yeah, I'm not counting the factory because I was pretty much already done with that one.
Yeah, that was like only the final touch. No,
Caught
it was
the ass
4.
end of
It
that
was three kill houses with interior courtyards, and then the speed run.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a pretty good speed run. It was like 14, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I definitely know I did a 12 C-Store at one point, and then I did an 11 TS5.
I can't remember. Like there was this one stream I did with Sandwich where he was just chugging out kill houses. It was really fast, but I can't remember what the fastest one was. I think the fastest one was like 14 minutes or something like that.
That's
as well.
what we just did, basically.
Yeah, similar to that. I think one was close to 10, maybe. No, I don't know. Might have been 14, something like that. It was just very consistent there. Like all of them were like in the 20-minute range.
Yeah, like when you don't have to worry about like doing new rooms or like thinking about like with the interior courtyard, I had to actually like stop and think about how do I want all these sightlines to work. But when it's just like like basic rooms like this, and I'm not doing dumb alpha tile shit, I don't have to give a shit. It's just like no. Well, that's all we got time for. We got it's 3:59, ending right in time.
We have good timing. Good timing. So yeah, let's wrap this up. This was making maps with me, THPine, and Axsom. Oh, that's a nice smiley face. We'll be back tomorrow with another making map stream. Probably it's gonna be me and Sandwich. Nobody saw that. So yeah, probably tomorrow is Sandwich and me. And then community hours on Wednesday with me as well. So I guess it's gonna be 3 streams with me this week. And so yeah, that's a plan. We're gonna raid. I think he's, at least I never saw him before. He might be new. Let me see if I can figure out. He might be new. I don't know. I don't think I know him. But we'll raid him. So give him a good time. Say hi. Be nice. And see you tomorrow.
Hooray! See you, everybody.
I'm receiving at 39. I'm receiving at 39.